But yeah, I think the second time I played this, I must have had about 5 games where I had amazing maps, and I lost because one zombie slipped through my net because I wasn't patrolling, and I lost. I really think they need to tweak this map generation so that it like straight up says, alright, we're putting a base here, needs to put some iron close to it, stone next to it, and it's fine.
Just tell me what to do.
I hope you're not wasting my time. What's up? Any infected around?
I suppose I've never tried to play with just like a teeny tiny initial base. I wonder what that would be like.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Oh, so much iron. Oh, so many zombies.
Okay, but it's gonna cost
Alright,
you
so that
double.
iron is no good.
Is that all? So boring.
This area is too wide open to wall. But that wall there is
At
fine.
your service.
Great. Gotcha.
Yep. Alright.
Sorry,
That
sir.
area.
I was cleaning my weapon.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
And I have many more routes to explore.
Yes. You call that a plan? What? Sounds interesting. It could be worse. Yes, tell me. But be quick. You order, you pay. Okay,
Oh
let's
my
do this.
god.
Great idea. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh, here we go again.
Can I get by with a tiny base and no iron, but one that's got solid defenses? That is the question. Fuck it. Let's go for it. We're doing it. This has got a stone on it, huh?
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Oh, more orders.
Ranger team, clear the neck line. Potentially, yeah. I don't know how early I could do it. If I can get barracks up really quickly, and then build a bunch of rangers, I may have enough time to clear it out. It's a good call. So how you're like, is this your goal? And I'm like, now it is. Colony gets farm. Hallelujah. Give me that. I really want to get the most out of this farm I can get, so I'm going to wait a little bit before placing it. Yeah, that's fine. And it's also, it should be fairly easy given that I could wall off instantly.
Building
Basically, the fact that that's a tiny wall, that's a tiny wall, that's a pretty damn small wall, that's a small wall. It's like there are so many little small walls that I can just use to secure myself, like super quickly. The push for iron should be very easy.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Let's build that. There we go. Oh. I don't want to put it right up against there because I want to build a fishing place there.
Attention. Building completed.
That's actually a really good point that you made there. Because Automated said in the chat, can you just toddle off down here, wrap a wall around this iron here, and then bail? The issue with that is the energy stuff. So this energy range, that's the issue. That keeps your base clustered together. Because everything needs to be connected to everything else. Otherwise, I would just break off, secure that tiny area, mine it, put a whole bunch of ranges in there, and then it go off on itself. But you can't actually do that in this game, because you need all of these things to be connected to each other by the energy system. Which I think is actually a really good design mechanic. I actually quite like that, now that you pointed that out. So while that would be really neat if I could just rush off to secure that, you just can't do it. You need to like secure that resource and like a trail leading back to your base. Which is like, you'd have to have like defenses in here and then like a fence point there and fence point there, like, all the way back to your base. And it just gets really dumb, like at that point, why are you even doing that? You might as well just secure the whole area. What do I want now? Can we just slap down, bam, secure. Oh, I know, I'm too poor. Oh, I almost secured 2 areas on day 1. I think you could potentially, as you say, trail it across there. So you'd have to use fewer resources to secure it. Just debating whether it is actually worth that. I don't know whether I want to experiment with that, because at the moment I would feel like I'm kind of experimenting with bits and pieces. And my wood production sucks. Get up in here, got 7 wood. You know, I have to say, I know I've gone on about this several times during the stream already. I'm actually really surprised that there are 6 viewers on this. I was watching the viewer count on some of the other streamers that were playing this game, and I think it was Plazacat, so it was like 900 people, and the next step down was 12, and then it was like the 221 that you always get with any game, like right at the bottom. So the fact that I have 6 when I like never stream kind of blows my mind. I mean, it's a good idea, to like try and work that out automated. Because honestly, if I was watching this myself, I could spend as much time as I like thinking about anything that I like, because I don't have to focus on anything else. It's just like you can just concentrate on that one idea. But playing this game, you have to keep track of so many things that I am currently not doing, and you just don't have like the capacity to think about all of these little things in depth. You just have to like kind of wing it. So I'd really appreciate you spending like any of your time thinking about this. Right, so what do I actually want? More workers. Yeah, so if any of you guys have like any ideas about what to do, just like throw it out there. I always appreciate someone throwing out ideas. That place sorted. I don't think there's any point having that place super pushed up when I can just wall it off straight away now. So that's what we're going to do. Alright. So what we need to do is concentrate on getting the barracks up and running.
Oh, more orders.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay. So we need energy and food. Can you make them to clear up big groups at a time when they will come up once? I think the issue is just that there are so many zombies, even in the outlying areas, that you can just like slowly clear them out, but it would just take so long to do it properly. And you also still need the capability to like hold the area that you're clearing. Just go around project, here and surrounding. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing automated. It's all secure around all these areas. Any place that isn't secure is here, which I'm probably going to wall off because defenses are nice. And then get that outpost going. Get the rangers going. What is the outpost? What am I doing? I'm going to pop this guy right in the corner here. Because I doubt any of is going to come from the top there. I guess I'm still going to have to keep my eye out. Like, this is 100% the weak point in my defenses. Oh, this area is so tiny. Okay. So we need energy more than anything else at the moment. Alright. So, quarry next, then military, whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't understand why I can't remember the names of buildings. Usually I'm really good at that, but yeah, I don't know. So quarry, then soldiers. Oh, I know why. It's because they have dumb names. Also, like, shit on the game. The names are kind of dumb. They're not very intuitive. Like, instead of a soldier center, I'd probably say barracks. I don't know. Time to practice that space management, yeah. Ugh. Okay. Oh, so close. I should clear away my wood. There we go. 4 stone. We get 4 stone per tick. That is 2 days until we have enough stone. I think. Yeah. So I think let's just build food stuff. Okay. So that would deal with all of my food for quite a long time. Wow. I didn't realise how much water there was around me. That's actually ridiculous. That's so much food from fishing. I'll probably pop a cabin up in there somewhere. One down here. Might take up much space.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Try and snag the stone patch. Sorry, I keep gnawing on my lips. It's a really bad habit. Alright, I guess what I really need to do is think about how I'm going to stretch my defences down to here. How do I surround that iron and protect it? Because I'd have to push back the forces here to wall it off there and there. So what do I do with the north? I don't know.
So tired. Last night was amazing. What do you want now? Are you
Right,
sure?
essentially what I'm preparing is for this whole plan to just blow up in my face. And so I'm just going to build up defences as much as possible. I kind of think it would take so much time to just snag that I just produce enough stone just naturally. I don't know, I kind of have to defend it for a little bit. That reminds me, we need a gate in this wall. Oh, I am too resource poor. Nope. Okay, so I have an absolute ton of food, not an enormous amount of power. What I'm really low on is workers at the moment. That'll do. Okay.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh god.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah. I could definitely just like pop a quarry down there and like have it mine a little bit.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I just don't really have the ranges at the moment. It's any issue with that. But yeah, I think a little bit later that might be just what I do. Oh, need some walls. need to go to the toilet again. Jeez. Oh, okay. Gimme all your military peoples. Oh. Alright, there's space there, but that will totally bone later defenses. I don't really want to put it up here, because it's a good farmland, but at the same time, this is good farmland. And the only space I have left is farmland, because that's essentially what I left. Although, that is a rubbish place to put a mill, and it's perfectly sized. Sort of. So, I think what I might be able to do with farms later is maybe one there and one there. Maybe. Because there's just no way one fits there. Even though it's grass, it's useless. Right. I realised this is going to ruin my lovely streak of having 6 viewers in here for like an hour, but I need the toilet again. God damn it. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Oh my god, did someone say Stronghold? Oh, that used to be like the only game my computer could play, Stronghold. Because it's such a shitty computer. Oh my god, I love that game. It's been so long since I played it last. Alright, what have I missed? What is it? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, 7 viewers? Shit, what have I done? I'm on the front page or something. This is ridiculous. 7!
Attention. Building completed.
Build me an army. Oh, no, it's dropped to 5. Shit. Shouldn't have said anything. Yeah. I've gathered the viewer count on Twitch is not totally accurate. Takes a bit of a while to update. Ah, man. It's a good day. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. And I haven't had dinner. What do I have for dinner anyway? Damn. Someone asked for how much Rangers cost, so I'm just gonna hover my mouse over there for a bit. I won't get anything better to do. I might actually have to stop
What's up?
soon.
Any infected around?
I might have to pick this up again tomorrow. Because I really need to eat dinner, because I've been terrible. I've had like pretty much nothing to eat the past couple of days. Get a box of protein bars. Oh, you mean you want me to do the 2-mile round trip to my local grocery store to pick out some protein bars? I'll just be gone for an hour and a half. Don't worry, lads. I don't even think any shops are open. Yeah. I think that's all I'm going to play for the moment. I'm just going to like chat for a little bit. Because otherwise I'm going to lose track of what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, one thing that absolutely blows my mind that I don't understand is how American streamers stop at they'll stop streaming before now. Like I'm streaming at 11 o'clock at night and I'm perfectly cool with it. But like the majority of streamers will just stop at like 4 o'clock local time. It's like, are you insane? There's so much potential later at night. And I'm just like sitting here like watching stuff until probably like 2 in the morning. And there are like no American streamers who can easily stream at length time. Doesn't make any sense to me. Although I love that alright, you're across the pond. Totally depends on where you are, you know. Yeah, but even the American ones that are like closest to me are only 6 hours behind. And I guess it does depend on the streamer, but you can tell by like the total views on Twitch. There's a period between about 2 o'clock my time and about 8 or 9 o'clock, where the viewership is about double what it normally would be. And I think that's because of the streamers that are on more than people actually doing stuff. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Any throwing work shit, it was in the free. Yeah. I know, it just strikes me as something weird. I would have thought that you'd have a lot more people streaming later. Because when you're talking about work schedules, if a streamer actually works a job, which I think the vast majority of them do, you'd expect them to stream from 5, not stop at 5, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's just what I've seen. I need to get like the insane people like Cry, who like start streaming at midnight his time. So when I wake up, it's like halfway through his 10-hour long stream, which is great. I love watching that dude stream. He's like so tired all the time, and it's just so good to watch him. Yeah. I feel like I'm now like sucking people's time because they do peace and everything. I'll stop at 6 AM your time. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's me being a little bit selfish. I tend to like watching stuff as late as possible. Man, I should switch this into like IRL. Nah, fuck it. Yeah, I like watching stuff until like 2 in the morning, but it's reached the point now, like right now, I follow about 30 people, 4 of them are online. And one of them is an extra live stream, which goes on 24/7, well, not 24/7, 24 hours, however long it lasts. So yeah, people just don't stream super late. Anyway, this has actually been amazing for me. So I think I'm going to pick this up tomorrow at some point. Maybe also is Yeah, I guess it's all relative. Like, you can't really make generalizations when there are like probably 1 million people watching stuff on Twitch at one time, like when it gets busy, and there are probably maybe 10,000 plus streamers. You can't generalize about 10,000 things. You can like go, that's what I see, but in the end, a lot of it is probably just talking out your ass, unless you've actually got figures to back it up. And on that note, talking out of my ass, I'm going to finish the stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I sure good. I should be streaming tomorrow. It's tomorrow night for me. Probably going to be like tomorrow midday for you dudes. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. Unless I forgot to do shopping, in which case I will have to see you on Monday. But I think I'm good on shopping. So yeah. See ya!